Greetings, vloggers, bloggers, followers, and potters. Dustin here from Dustin's Dynasty with the second half of this week's vlog. Today, I want to bring to attention the great wellness initiatives that I have been doing over the past week. We're going to continue this for a while, and then I think starting in May, we're going to start a wellness uh, Facebook. I'm sorry, Fit Wellness YouTube to separate the definition of wellness because wellness is indeed a part of our life. However, I don't feel it's something that we have to bring into the YouTube channel into my Dustin's Dynasty YouTube channel every week. So I did have come up with the name of it, Mr. D's Wellness Journey, and I will share that link later on as we start to evolve and how that branches out from now. But anyway, starting in the week here, so I want to talk today about two things. First, starting to taper and continuing that taper because I think everybody deserves a little update if they've been watching from last week. I did lose some weight at the weight loss support group, and I have been losing a lot more at home since then because I've been really more serious, and the decline of weight has continued because the tapering has continued. And also, that with that said, I have become more accurate and more accountable to my food journal, as I have been the last week, last 2 weeks, I would want to say. Um, being more, accountable to the food journal along with trying new things. And sometimes we just have to try new things whether we want to or not. If we feel we enjoy it, I feel that it can be necessary to enjoy new things, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying new things. If you don't like it, don't like it. Don't buy a big quantity, but you have to at least try it because I think part of it, the problem with me wanting to lose weight, or is that I was very retracting to my very regimented. This is what we do on this day thing. This is what we do on this day. This is this. It was a routine, and sometimes having routines because we're autistic, as I am autistic, or because I have experienced other challenges, can be very trying on people, but it can also uh, be the forefront of why we're not losing weight or being consistent with losing weight. We're not doing the things that we know we have to do. And so I support group this past week. Well, I did have a loss, and in fact I did win the trophy again, and I'm very thankful for that because I did, but it was only through a technicality that because the person who lost more was not there the week before. So I want to give kudos to them as well because they do deserve that award for doing their work too. But you know, the words that were used in that presentation, and we looked at past role models. And as a matter of fact, I got to read one of those, and it said the weigh-in keeps me motivated. And I think being accountable is a very important thing. Um, it's very important to be accountable to a scale, to someone, what to some, even to the Fitbit menu. And I do have my Fitbit, as you can see, and I've been the past I'd say, past 15 or so days, I've been very accurate with my food logging and my soda logging. I have made a spreadsheet of soda logging, and it is improving. And as of with the taper business, as of yesterday was my sort of last day, but I think I'm not 100% certain, but I think I've been starting to cut back more. And as a matter of fact, I've been solely on diet for what I've honestly know, but I think it's really been the past few days. And whether or not I'm still just having a little bit of a withdrawal, not as much as a withdrawal, I want to say, but a little more of a headache because I'm not having that regular fluid. But a part of that too is at my employer, or the building that my employer is housed in. It is owned by the county. Um, the county, it's not the county's issue, but the county is the county which I live in, which I reside and work and go to day program and do everything, most of everything else in. I'm pretty much in the county that I live in. where I do most of my business. And part of that initiative, there's an initiative called Blue Zones, and you can look that up if you like. It's based off of a project to keep a plate to improve the quality of health and the quality of living well, improving. And as such, this my employer being housed number one in a building that is owned by the not only owned but overseen by county officials, and one of the tenants of that building is the chair of the Living Well Coalition. Um, so we've had the regular soft drinks removed and an excessive amount of soft drinks being removed. There's only one choice of soda, and it is diet. And so when this first happened, a couple of I don't know if I want to say months or weeks ago, I was very frustrated, and in fact, I'm in one of their programs with somebody coming to see me every other week, and I was going to pull out because I was so mad. I was not in a good spot about that, and I was very addicted to the soda, and I couldn't see anything beyond having a regular soda, and I couldn't value the diet, and it was very challenging um, to recognize that I needed a diet and it was a good thing. I saw it as a bad thing and people wanting to force decisions. Um, about forcing decisions, it has been done, and I've been blessed to be in a day program called under a clubhouse model, where now we are in an initiative of being well as well, and I'm been asked to be on that committee because I have a wellness goal there. But um, as part of that, before that, twice in my 17, almost 18-year stint with them, I have seen the transition of things being removed or product being removed because it's unhealthy. And the way that the dynamic of the program works is that we make the decisions, members and staff together, as we're called members, and the staff, of course, are people who oversee us. um, you know, we are given that, and they know if they don't supply us with some sort of blend or some sort of mix in there, that we'll just go a block and a half to a convenience store and spend our money. And in fact, they do take snaps, so that kind of helps defeat the purpose. Um, you know, it can help defeat the purpose, but you have to make the choice. And as such, when you're making this choice to better yourself, it's all about choice and the healthy meals and what you choose to eat. All of these are choices. And I could choose, yeah, I could choose to eat, something very unhealthy. I could choose to, go get a big burger or, something of that nature. I could choose to drink straight up pop more often and not blend it, and as I was doing maybe 2 days ago. And now I'm starting to work in the next level of my taper, as having diet, and it seems to be okay. And I know, honestly, I don't see a difference. I don't. I don't notice a difference. I'm not having a rush. I think that starting to blend in for 2 weeks has helped. But it's just all about choices, and sometimes people look to me as a person who's been there a long time. And I want to be, want to work on my goals, and I am now more focused on my goals since say maybe 5 or even 3 years ago. So, I want to be an example for these fellow members who sometimes look up to see me and see how far I've came in my journey. And so, I need to be an example, and I need to do the right thing. And by sitting on the wellness committee as we are, it means that, we have to do the right thing and be responsible and make the choices and be the example that we want to be. um it's a thing. It's still small steps. So back to changing the food. That's like I eat, sometimes vegetables, and we know that some foods with autistic people have texture issues, or you know just all kind of variants that could cause us not to want them. And so I think the thing is slowly incorporating things into our diet, or not even diet, because it's in our lifestyle. Because diet is a bad word. I always associate diet with a bad word. It's a very illicit word. Um, so, this for the last week, I incorporated my own salad into my diet, and even went to the store and bought a roasted chicken. So these were new things that I was incorporating in, and not relying so much on takeout or delivery, not so much relying on fast food or food that wasn't good, or just straight up sodas. So we're gradually cutting back in these calories in this process. We're incorporating new vegetables when we can, because I need to learn how to eat new vegetables. You know, I eat tomatoes every week at my parents' house when I go for pasta. So why am I not incorporating tomatoes into more of my diet? I'm getting cucumbers with certain salads. Is it my favorite? No, but I need to incorporate it. Everything has to be incorporated for a reason. And I know, myself being a morbidly obese man, I know I need to improve my health. It's very important. I need to do it. And I know, sitting here on this video telling you that does not promote that picture of overall wellness, that but I have to assure everybody that I am, within, at least within the past 2 weeks, been very diligent about trying, keeping calorie content, exercising when I can and when I feel good to do so. It's all very important. All these factors are very important in life. And even coming to terms with medication, and understanding, that I need to take my medication to be well. I need to be consistent in my regimen. And, in order to be consistent, it's going to make me want to eat. And I need to work on eating healthy things. And I need to know how to balance my spare time. So all of these things work in tandem. And I need to exercise. I need to move. I need to be busy. I need to be full of energy. And I need to rest too. I need to sleep. I need to make sure I get enough sleep. So all these things work in tandem. And I just want you to know that today, because it's very important that we keep all these dimensions of wellness. And we've been discussing them in day program. We've been discussing them, in many things. But, having wellness, and I know I'm not the picture of wellness, but I'm telling you, it is the best thing that has to happen for me, because it has to work. And it's been proven to work. And, we're seeing a lot of people with disabilities overall, not just autism, not just, but particularly mental health too. We're having a lot of people are having a lot of health issues, and more health complaints, more health concerns. The health rate is exceeding more than it was 20 years ago. I can prove that because I've been on medication for 23, and the medication is making me do nothing but gain weight in 23 years, almost to the effect of almost 200 pounds. So that means I really have to get back down. And granted, from my highest, I've got down about 20 pounds. So I think that is truly a blessing. It's not where I was, the lowest I've been since I've started since my highest last year, but we're working at those small changes, and that's what it is about. So I want to thank you again for listening today. Be sure to, if you're listening on, be sure to follow this page or subscribe to it. Be sure to tap a notification bell if you want to hear more content from my channel. And I will be sharing that new channel when I do launch it pretty soon. I am working on it because I think it is more important more than ever. I just need to dedicate more time to it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I already said that. Be sure to this vlog is a podcast. It's transformed to a podcast. It's on video on Spotify, and it's also on audio and many others. Be sure to visit me on the web at dustisdynastyusa.com. I have many resources there. Be sure to, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, follow me at Dustin's Dynasty. If you are on Pinterest or TikTok, follow me at Dustin's Dynasty ASD. Again, I want to thank you for listening, everyone, and have a good week.